A lot of psychotherapists struggle for very, very, very small, insidious reasons. So oftentimes we can be doing 99% of the things correct, but it's that one thing that causes us to really blow our chances with private pay clients. Oftentimes it's called the 80-20 principle, meaning that, you know, 80% of the bad stuff that is happening is caused by 20% of the work that you're actually doing. And oftentimes, if we don't have the correct wording, messaging, processes, sales channels lined up correctly, then it causes to fail. It's almost like attracting private pay clients is like walking on a tightrope on top of the Empire State Building. So there was a movie, and the guy basically had a rope going across two giant, I think it was like the Twin Towers, and he had a little balance beam, and it was incredibly hard for him to stay. And it took a little bit of practice. Well, not like years of practice, a little bit, but it was a lot. And then once he really got the balance, he was able to walk. And then his stick got shorter, and he was able to make it all the way across. And that's really what happens once you understand your strategy. And once you get everything lined up, you're going to be able to go across that tightrope a lot more consistently. And clients are just going to start reaching out to you. And you're not really going to have to worry about, where's my next client coming from? Instead, what you're going to start realizing is, oh my goodness, I might have to hire a receptionist to handle all the volume of calls that are coming in. And then you're going to be like, oh no, maybe I have to have a wait list because I just can't handle this much volume. Now, I'm not saying that it has to get that intense, and it probably won't get that intense for you because most people do not learn the 5 things that are involved with actually attracting private pay clients. So instead, what they have to do is they generally have to go and get 20, 30, 40 insurance-based clients just to make, 9,000, 10,000 a month. Then they have the insurance that you have to pay, then you have to pay benefits, then you have your rent and all these different things, and then you start coming back taxes, then you start and you're like, oh wow, I'm not making that much money. And then you're on a hamster wheel and you're moving forward. The reason why I help people get private pay clients and why I show them how to do it is because I understand the economics behind it. I understand the time frames behind it. You don't have that huge accounts receivable because oftentimes for my clients, I show them how to get paid up front for each session, and they're already in the black. Oftentimes they can do bundles. So instead, if you know that it's going to take a certain number of sessions for someone to actually get the result, say for example, you know that oftentimes it takes about 12 sessions or 8 sessions. When you talk to private pay clients, there's a way that you message that they know up front, this is going to take about 12 sessions. Now, if you want, you can pay up front, and it's going to be this much money, and we're going to help you get that result. And they are happy to pay that because they know that you're actually going to be able to help them versus everybody else who's just trying to get one payment at a time and they're just going to string them along forever and they're never really going to see any improvement in their life. Instead, we do things a little bit differently. Now, again, there's about 5 things that are needed in order to consistently attract private pay clients. It goes back to that 80-20 rule, okay? Because, again, 20% of the work that you're going to do is actually going to get 80% of the work, of the results. So imagine if you did less marketing, but you did the right marketing, and people actually started coming to you. You didn't have to be a marketer. You can instead just be a psychotherapist and worry about dealing with clients. Now, I have actually a more of a longer free training style video and training session. Basically, the reason why I created this was because I wanted to show those inside the psychotherapy community how to attract private pay clients so they can start filling up with 10, 20, maybe even 30 new private pay clients. Now, this training is not going to be held for very much longer because it does take a considerable amount of my time to be able to, prepare for it, give it, and answer your questions during and after the training. So if you have been struggling to attract private pay clients, I would love to invite you to this training session while there's still a few dates left. It's very complete and it's very step by step because again, I wanted to show you exactly what you needed to do to attract private pay clients. And the psychotherapists inside of my private beta group have been experiencing some pretty great results as a result of the training. So I'm extremely excited to be able to invite you to it. So if that's what you've been searching for and you've been struggling to attract private pay clients, I'd love to share this with you. You can go ahead and click on the link below to go and view a page. It has a little bit more information about the training and the times that the training is actually showing. So then you can go and click on it, register for a training that's showing that fits your schedule. And I cannot wait to see you inside. Again, there's only a few more dates that I'm going to be doing this, so take advantage of this training while it's still available to you. To do so, go ahead and click on the link below. Register for the training at a time that fits your schedule, and I cannot wait to see you inside and help you out. I'll talk to you soon. I will see you in the next video, and I'll see you in the training.